Hello, I'm Adam Perlow, Vice President of Sales Operations.
And I'm Mike Wild, National Manager, Product Planning and Pricing.
Mike and I are here today to talk about a very important topic, the all-new 2016 Kia Sorento and its expanding role in Kia's future. You know, Sorento has played a pivotal role in Kia's success. With its standout styling, high content, and fantastic value, Sorento injected fresh excitement into the marketplace. It challenged many established brands and helped change the perception of Kia as simply a maker of small cars.
2010 marked another pivotal year. Under the influence of Peter Schreier, Sorento received a total redesign that enhanced its appeal even more. The new KMG plant came online, and Sorento became the first Kia to be built in the USA. It was the star of our first Super Bowl commercial and became the first Kia vehicle to sell more than 100,000 units in the United States. It continues to be one of our strongest sellers.
With the 2016 Sorento, we're now at another pivotal moment. The vehicle has been fully redesigned, and it will continue to fuel Kia's brand ascent with distinctly class-up styling, materials, features, and incredible driving dynamics. What's more, Kia will use Sorento to widen our coverage of the CUV market. Sorento is set to write another significant chapter in Kia's history with the launch of the all-new 2016 model. In this video, we want to accomplish three things: show you why this vehicle is so special, explain its new positioning and the opportunities it presents, and review the sales strategy that complements Sorrento's new positioning. So let's start with the vehicle itself.
The new Sorento has been passionately redesigned and obsessively crafted with premium materials that deliver a class-up feel and an even more capable package. The exterior is inspired. It has a more planted, confident stance. The profile is clean and more aerodynamic, with stronger shoulders and a longer wheelbase. In the front, Sorento exudes presence. Kia's trademark grille is the centerpiece, bookended by narrow headlights and LED positioning lights. Underneath, the intake is more prominent, and the fog lights have distinctive open cluster design. Combined, the effect is assertive, sophisticated, and refined. The sense of refinement continues inside, with exquisite attention to detail and craftsmanship. Premium touches include much more extensive K900 class soft touch materials, new piano black and metallic accents, real stitching on the dash, premium fabric on the visors, pillars, and headliner, and the segment's finest Napa leather on the seats and trim. All these details create a class-up level of ambiance and luxury. Sorento seats 5 in the first 2 rows, but the capacity goes up to 7 when equipped with a 3rd row seat. The cockpit is tailored for pure driving enjoyment. Up to 14 power seat adjustments, which include new 4-way lumbar and thigh support, are available to dial in the ideal driving position. And ideal comfort comes courtesy of heated and ventilated front seats and a dual-zone heating and air conditioning system. An available 630-watt, 12-speaker Infinity audio system delivers true surround sound, while one of the industry's first application of Clarify music restoration technology works in the background to optimize digital audio files. Clarify captures the missing highs and lows and restores vocals to their natural tone, returns the track to a true stereo sound, and removes unwanted distortions. This is one of the first applications of this technology in the industry, and the results are amazing. Command Central for the audio system is an available touchscreen with scroll and swipe functionality and access to features such as Sirius XM radio and Travel Link, Bluetooth hands-free calling and wireless streaming, voice-guided navigation, and UVO e-services. With UVO e-services, Sorento tightens the connection between the customer and the car. You can save your parking location and use the app to guide your way back. Run vehicle diagnostics to monitor your vehicle condition, and request service appointments right from the vehicle. If you get in an accident and an airbag deploys, the system will automatically call 911 to get help to your location as quickly as possible. With My Car Zone, you can set limits for top-end speed, curfew, and geographic areas where you don't want the vehicle driven. Whenever any of these limits are breached, the driver is alerted. All alerts are logged, and after a data transfer, will appear on the user's MyUvo account. This feature can be a great source of peace of mind for parents with teenagers. If you have an iPhone or other Apple iOS device equipped with Siri, you can access Siri through the audio system. There's also new Wi-Fi connectivity that allows you to connect to the wireless network, including a wireless hotspot on your smartphone. When connected, you can access local search functions and access the Kia App Store. The App Store has a growing list of apps such as Yelp. You can download and use these apps right from the head unit. Be sure to visit Key University and myuvo.com for all the details. Above, the panoramic sunroof puts the thrill of open-air driving a button press away, and its expansive size enhances the interior sense of space. It's easier to get in with door cells that are 2 inches narrower. There's also more legroom for all passengers, a 27% wider opening for third-row access, and more cargo room. For hands-free access to the cargo area, a smart-powered liftgate is available. When the system is active and it senses the key fob close to the liftgate for more than 3 seconds, it automatically opens. The second and third rows fold completely flat, providing a level load floor. And there's a lever in the cargo area that allows you to fold down the second row so you can take care of everything right from the cargo area. The vehicle rides on a redesigned platform with 14% more structural rigidity and twice as much advanced high-strength steel to deliver safety, durability, and overall a more premium feel. You get a hint of the quality construction simply from the sound of the door closing. But the quality speaks loudest on the road. The ultra-stiff structure and strategic suspension refinements allowed Kia engineers to dial in precise ride and handling characteristics, making every ride something very special. This and other enhancements also make it noticeably quieter. A new 240 horsepower, 2-liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine joins Sorento's strong powertrain lineup. All engines deliver improved mileage, with the standard i4 getting up to 29 miles per gallon on the highway. V6 mileage is also improved and now carries a 5,000-pound tow rating. The advanced Dynamax all-wheel drive system is available with all Sorento engines. The system continuously monitors driving conditions, anticipates slip, and acts proactively to distribute engine torque to the appropriate wheels to maintain traction. While turning, torque vectoring cornering control initiates all-wheel drive and select braking action to improve lateral stability, guiding the vehicle true and confident through the turn. The all-wheel drive lock is included, which when engaged, locks the front and rear axles together, distributing power equally between the front and rear wheels for outstanding capability in mud, snow, and any loose surface. This mode begins to deactivate at speeds above 19 miles an hour, automatically shifting into all-wheel drive auto mode at speeds above 25 miles an hour to conserve fuel. Believe it or not, on the LX and EX V6, the all-wheel drive mileage is the same as the two-wheel drive mileage. The combination of all-wheel drive, cornering control, and all-wheel drive lock makes Sorento a very formidable player in colder climates and whenever added capability is required. For even more driver confidence, Sorento offers a host of available driver assist technologies, such as a rear backup camera, which is now standard on all LXs, blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert, lane departure and forward collision warning systems, a 360-degree surround view camera, and advanced smart cruise control. All this comes backed with Kia's industry-leading warranty and unrelenting focus on quality. To sum up the Sorento, just consider what the Car Connection wrote after testing it in incredibly adverse conditions. Kia has built what feels almost like a German car. The Sorento has grown more refined, much more refined to the degree that in the top-of-the-line Sorento SXL, we'd be hard-pressed to name a luxury model in which the whistling of strong side winds and the noise of wet slush roads would have been better isolated. The new Sorento is playing to win, and it's exactly the right vehicle to help us write Kia's next chapter of success.
Thanks, Mike. You know, when you listen to what Mike just talked about, this vehicle is loaded with technology. And the absolute key is making sure that your sales consultants can explain and demonstrate the technology. That will allow us to sell the vehicle on the features that wow people, the features that make people realize that it's a better vehicle than everything else out there. Don't start with price. We already know we're competitively priced, but we lead with technology. We lead with refinements. It's better than any competitor out there. So heed what Mike shared with you, and please make sure to take the time to demonstrate all these amazing features. As you've seen and as you've heard, the 2016 Sorento has been completely redesigned. But from a market standpoint, perhaps the most significant change is its size. This new Sorento is larger than the previous model, and this is really important. It's sporting a wheelbase that is 3.1 inches longer. That's a lot of extra length in our industry. This places the new Sorento squarely between the Toyota Highlander and the Honda Pilot. With this size increase, Sorento moves up to the mid-size CUV segment, where in addition to the Highlander and Pilot, it will compete directly against the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the new Nissan Pathfinder, and the Ford Explorer. Its class-up refinement will give you an edge over premium compact CUVs, such as the new Nissan Murano and the new Lincoln MKC. In fact, in a recent head-to-head comparison, Anton Wallman of TheStreet.com picked Sorento as the winner against the all-new Nissan Murano and the all-new Lincoln MKC. This is big news. Previously, both Sorento and Sportage were competing against compact CUVs. And at times, candidly, they were competing with each other. Now, while the Sorento takes on the mid-size competitors, Sportage can fill the gap in the compact CUV category and grow sales also. The result is better coverage of the CUV market and new customers to your showrooms and to our brand. This means we need to change the way we view Sorento. At the lower trim levels, it will no doubt attract buyers looking at compact CUVs. But we have to maintain a mid-size mindset and not think of Sorento as a CRV competitor anymore, because it's not. It's larger. Sportage will now fill that role, and we will put more focus on making sure Sportage incentives reflect it. We also need to be prepared to stand behind a richer model mix. Not because it's what we want, but because it's what the customer wants. The data clearly shows it. With Sorento, we are shifting the mix to match what shoppers are looking for in a mid-size CUV. We're making the shift for a few reasons. First, there's a market opportunity. Transaction prices industry-wide are up 2% over 2013. With low interest rates and longer-term loans readily available, the industry is seeing customers spend more to better equip their CUVs. They want the gadgets. They want the technology. They want the leather and the moonroof. And gas prices are now at a 5-year low and continuing to drop. And that's causing consumers to look at more expensive CUVs. You know, in this larger sized vehicle segment that Sorento will now compete in, manufacturers such as Ford, Toyota, and Honda have had success with a very heavy, higher trim mix. Again, it's what the customers have asked for. And with the average transaction prices above $37,000, we've been letting them succeed, largely uncontested, at this very attractive price point, but not anymore. Now with Sorento, we have the product to succeed in this area as well. And by making the move, we will be able to give customers more of what they're telling us they want. Another reason we're doing it is that it makes good business sense for us and for you. Profitability increases as you sell more high-level trims because customers are more focused on the features and technology if you demonstrate them, and a little bit less on just the best price. At the corporate level, this means more can be invested back in our products, fueling continuous improvements like this brand new Sorento. At the dealer level, it means more can be invested in your business and your employees. Selling a richer mix also results in a better customer. Why? Because customers that buy mid-trim level are not typically buying on price. They're buying value. Again, it goes back to the features that Mike talked about. They're also historically more loyal, and this leads to even more high trim sales. You know, one reason Honda and Toyota can sell so many up-level trims is because they have so many returning customers who move up. In addition to a richer mix, you'll also see more Sorentos equipped with all-wheel drive. And this is key because we've been missing this opportunity. When you look at historic CUV sales, Sorento has lagged behind the competition when it comes to the percentage sold with all-wheel drive. But here's the rub. Our system, our all-wheel drive system, stands tall against anything on the market. We don't need to concede anything. It is a state-of-the-art, very advanced all-wheel drive system that, candidly, we haven't done enough to message out. So this year, we're aligning our mix of the new Sorento with more all-wheel drive models to match this reality. Did you know that in the snow areas of the U.S., most of the key segment competitors for the new Sorento sell 90% equipped with all-wheel drive? That's incredible. In the central region, for example, last year Highlander sold at a 91% mix with all-wheel drive. Last year Sorento sold at a 44% all-wheel drive mix. Big disconnect. Customers asking for it, we weren't providing it, nor were we marketing it. You can expect us to close the gap with this new Sorento. The all-wheel drive mix was even higher in the eastern region, with all of our competitors selling over 90% equipped with all-wheel drive, while we were at 65% with the Sorento. You can expect us to close the gap. The mix was naturally smaller in the southern region. However, there's still opportunity there as well. You can expect us to increase all-wheel drive availability and sales. And in the western region, the all-wheel drive mix will move higher also. To succeed with this strategy, we are introducing value lease pricing on all-wheel drive trims. What does that mean? It means the lease for an all-wheel drive Sorento will be just about $15 higher than for a similarly equipped front-wheel drive Sorento. That's right, $15 higher. Mr. Customer, would you like the benefits of all-wheel drive for just $15 more a month? That's what we call a no-brainer. Our similar pricing relationship will be available at all trim levels. We're currently developing a point-of-sale kit and vehicle display elements to help you highlight this message. Additionally, the Sorento offers a significant value proposition all on its own without any pricing incentives. You know, when you compare the new Sorento to its competitors, a couple of points jump out right away. Sorento can get you into a V6 7-passenger, that includes a third row, mid-size CUV for less than any competitor. And it can get you into an all-wheel drive model for substantially less than any other competitor. Again, remember, the Sorento's moving up to the next size class, so keep that in mind. There's more. When you stack up Sorento head-to-head against any mid-size CUV, you'll find that it offers significantly more for the money. Take a look at Highlander. If we compare a Sorento EX against their comparable trim, look what you get. Sorento offers more horsepower and torque with comparable fuel economy. You get leather seating and more seating adjustments. Sorento also features heated front seats, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, and several other features that are either only available on the Toyota if you move up to a costlier trim or aren't available at all. And it's all backed with Kia's superior best-in-class warranty. But here's the amazing part. With all of this, the Sorento is still $1,240 less than the Toyota Highlander. The case is very compelling. And it's a case you're going to have to make. In years past, the play was to move down in trim as soon as the customer brought up price. That practice obviously can't continue, nor should it, given that we are leading with state-of-the-art technology and features that customers are demanding. We really need you to push your team to sell on value. It's basic selling 101. Get your customers in the vehicle, let them drive it. Right off the bat, they're going to notice it is quiet and smooth, dramatically more so than the current model Sorento. We've put a lot of engineering into it. Give them the opportunity to connect with the vehicle and its many great features and technology. Show them how all these features work. It builds value, makes them want to focus more on the features and less on the price because they realize they can use these features every day in their life while they drive the vehicle. Sell the benefits and those benefits to what's important to the customer. Blind spot detection, that's a real benefit when you're driving. Show them how it works. And be prepared to make the case against the competition. Look, dollar for dollar, there's not a better CUV on the market than this all-new 2016 Sorento. We're quite confident about that, as I know you will be too. When you sell the value, the features that your customers want, the customers will understand what they're getting for the money, and the price becomes less of an issue. We compel you. Have your salespeople start with the features, not with the price. Of course we're going to be competitively priced, but the features are what the vehicle is all about. Look, from its size, quality, luxury, and content, we designed the new Sorento to specifically compete with Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot, Nissan Pathfinder, and the Ford Explorer. The price moves up to be consistent with the segments. We need you to present it that way so we can all be successful. Look, the vehicle got larger. When a vehicle gets larger, it moves up in segment. Again, Sportage will take the place of the lower price Sorento that some customers are looking for. Now you're going to have a vehicle to go head to head with those products out there like the Highlander that are taking lots of sales every day. We have a fantastic product for you, and you have a strategy that is in line with where our brand is heading and what our customers want and what makes the most sense from a business standpoint. All of this is Kia's recipe for success, and we're all part of it. So I'm asking you personally to make sure that your team, your sales staff, your managers become educated on the plethora of features and technology and safety that we've built into the new Sorento to get behind the new strategy as it moves up into the next segment size. Look, everybody, the bottom line is that we've made this new Sorento larger, more capable, more luxurious to very specifically compete with all the competitors we've mentioned a few times today. The price obviously moves up. But returning Sorento customers who are looking simply for lowest price and don't need a third row will find a great fit with the Sportage. And by the way, this is exactly the strategy that our competition employs with size and price. With your help, together we can write the next chapter for Kia, one that builds on and continues Sorento's incredible track record of success. This vehicle has made us in the United States since we opened that plant in Georgia. It will make us again with even higher sales in 2015. Thank you in advance for your efforts and your focus. As always, let's get our unfair share and good selling.